Hello, guys. As a writer, when I got introduced to literature, it fascinated me. It taught me a lot of things. It gave me a lot of things, and it took away a lot of things. But no matter how much I tried to understand it, it left me more perplexed than ever. So, to unravel this complicated mystery, today our guest is one of my close friends who has qualified UGC NET English literature and is one of the budding scholars. So, without any further ado, Bindu, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, Kush. Thank you for my introduction. And myself, Bindu Sri, and I'm from English literature background.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have done my uh, undergraduation in English literature and as well as post graduation. Now I'm working as a guest lecturer at Adikavi Nannaya University in Andhra Pradesh.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes.
Okay.
So, what is my first question? I'm waiting for my first
Okay,
question.
okay. So, how did you get into literature?
Oh, I have gotten into this literature field. I don't know whether it is fortunate or unfortunate. At first, my vision is to become a chartered accountant, but depending on my abilities and skills, I have been chosen to the literature. Uh, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I didn't know before coming into literature why I have got chosen to this path and why I have left chartered accountant. But when I have gone and studied in the college, then I understood, yes, I have been chosen or I have been lucky, I don't know, uh, to get into this literature field that made me to, discover new things and my thoughts and creativity skills. Everything depends on, the way of thinking, how the world should be, everything that is related to the that can be a feminist concept or eco-feminist concept. Everything was got related to my thoughts and everything, and that made me to realize that yes, I have been chosen to this path. That is a very fortunate for me, I think so.
Okay. Nice man. So, who should think about getting into literature, according to you?
According to me, the person who is very interested with the literary subject, that can be a poem or like writing skills, having writing skills, obviously will be rooted from either from the genes or from the interest towards the writing will definitely make them to write some works. But those those can be from the literature, but those can be from any science field. But the very keen point that I observed in every literature student or a scholar is those people have some creative skills that lack from any other scholar, that can be from the science background or from the math background. Those creative skills like patience, being patient, intellectual, and having philosophical thought. Those things I have been observing in every literary scholar or the professors I have seen till now.
Mm-hmm.
These people are having so many like different professional kind of skills, like analytical skills, thinking skills, that made unique. And those who have these kind of skills and abilities to perform well, I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
can be excelling well in these skills. Definitely, they can choose this literature path.
Okay. So, in short, they should be really passionate about what they want to do and they'll see the magic unravel. Yes.
Hmm. Uh, they should have basically every scholar should have patience or perseverance, we can say.
Right.
They can definitely choose this literature path because the literature is something which you cannot define in single definition or a sentence or
Mm.
some or through some lines. That's
Right.
definitely.
So, do you think it is necessary for someone to get into hardcore academics after pursuing literature? or are there other viable options as well?
Of course, there are so many options for a literature student or a scholar. Uh, there is no need. Nowadays, there is every student who wants to become a lecturer or professor, they should have been qualified the NET or set according to their state requirements. But of course, without these certificates, also a literature student can excel into many fields like a content writer and also the editor if he has certain skills that are coping up to be better performing in those professions.
Hmm.
So there are so many technical skills also required for these kind of other professions other than as a literature or professor or becoming a lecturer at some university
Other
or
than
college.
literary skills, yes.
Yes.
There. Hmm. Right. So, do the scholars have as much freedom as they should, according to you?
Uh, According to me, scholars do have freedom from their guides or doing a research, but yes, scholars do suffer this kind of from this kind of problem with their guides also in the universities, as much I have known. uh, the basic thing is every scholar has a right to do their research in their perspective, and
Mm-hmm.
the guide will guide them throughout their research uh, academic year or years.
Mm-hmm.
But because of some the requirements of the professor should be fulfilled by the every researcher, that can be ethical or non-ethical, in order to perform, I mean, in order to get mm, a degree, I mean, in order to get a PhD degree from the college or university.
Mm-hmm.
But according to me, every researcher should uh, do an inquiry before getting into some university. Depending, like they should select the professor according to their, the interest of field they are working. So
Mm-hmm.
depending on that, not only on that, they should go with the the academic career as well as the professional and personal life, how they would behave with the scholars, and how they would treat their research scholars.
Yes.
Like these things should be followed up by the researcher before getting to them for a research. This is uh, a little bit suggestion from my side.
Okay. So, does your profession affect your personal life? Because I have heard people say too many times that keep your professional life and personal life separate. But I somehow find that very contradictory. I believe that somehow both are personal and professional life. Like we are what we do, right? So how can we not be what we do, right? So what are your thoughts on that?
No, I don't think that they both are different. Actually, for every educationist or for every literate person, their professional life would definitely influence on their personal life, because as we know that a lawyer will definitely have those the skills of thinking, the thought skills and all will
Mm-hmm.
definitely make him to impose on his personal life issues also. He may be
Right.
overthink or think it that if he is a criminal lawyer, he will definitely think as a criminal. The same perspective will be shown in their personal lives, or so the thing is, that can be a lawyer, that can be a doctor, that can be a teacher. Everyone's profession is definitely interdependent and interrelated to their personal life. Other than that, we cannot say that. From their thinking thought process only, one will definitely choose their profession,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So depending on that, they will develop in their profession. Obviously, the development of their thought process will also increase. So obviously, this is all interdependence between
Right. Right.
the professional and personal life. So there is no,
It's very
we cannot
subjective.
take this off. Yes.
Okay. So it varies from person to person. Okay.
Yes, depending on their thoughts, they will choose their profession, and obviously that impact will be there on their personal life. We cannot take them off.
Right. So do you think arts as a whole is still a risky career option in today's day and age? Specifically, if you want to make a lot of money.
Definitely not. Science is not only the one subject that we have, right? So arts plays a major role besides science subjects. If
Mm-hmm.
there is no better communication, then science also is not a better subject to learn, right? So there is a
Mm-hmm.
requirement of every art to every person. Yes, of course, science is also important. I'm not degrading the science subjects. I'm saying that every art is having its own, the beautification to it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Science is one way, arts is another way, but those are interlinked. Every person will know these arts, but every person may not know the science subject, right?
Mm.
Communication is an art. The artist makes a creative painting, fine arts. There are so many arts that entertain people, but not the science. Science will definitely, um, I'm not saying that science is something which will make a person robot. I'm saying that arts is the one which will make a person human.
Okay.
Art is having that power of, that power that can make a human a human. That means human can enjoy everything, and that is there in the art.
Interesting.
Science is also having that, but art is separate thing. That art is something like nature. It is related to the nature. So there
Mm-hmm.
is a connection between arts and nature. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously man is belonging to the nature, right? So obviously he will definitely be in nature. So according to me, arts are not taken off in today's what scenario. They are having, people who are belonging to the arts group are having better opportunities, but they should be, if one has to
Patient.
grow. Yes, of course,
So
patience is required, but one
like,
has to, they
huh.
should,
Mm-hmm.
they should search for better opportunities other than settling in their, their
Right.
comfort zone. They should come out of their comfort zone and see what better opportunities are available in the market or in the world.
So still, if someone wants to make quick money, one of the fastest ways to do still is an IIT or an IIM. But if someone is thinking of doing something that they actually love, and they want to make the same money as these guys from IITs and IIMs too, so they have to be much more perseverant and just wait it out while exploring each and everything that they can, right?
Yes, they should know the better skills,
Mm.
like uniqueness will definitely take him to the success, right?
Right,
So one should search for their uniqueness in their own interested categories or fields. So
right, right,
definitely they will one day, even science students will also cannot reach maybe that stage. Arts will definitely take you to that,
right.
take you there. Yes.
Wow, interesting. Hmm. So in a way, it is more rewarding, but it takes time. It's not like
Yes,
just done.
but
Huh.
some people are there like,
Hmm.
who is this IIT student, who is that, who has been popular in the literature right now. His name I forgot. Two states, works, half girlfriend.
Chetan Bhagat.
Chetan Bhagat. Sorry, I forgot him. I mean, I'm not
It's a
a
good
fan of
choice.
his. I'm not a fan of him. But the thing is, he is having an interest with literature, though he's from the science background,
Uh-huh.
technical background. So he didn't stand on his academic background. He has come from that comfort zone and has
Hmm.
chosen the art, and now he's earning millions from that, and
Right.
even you can say billions. One is one of the most leading authors right now, right?
Mm.
So I won't say that he is a great writer or author. I would say that there is a chance for everyone. Don't know in which way it will come. There is a chance for everyone to get more and like to earn more and more money through the arts.
Mm.
I'm
So
saying he's as an example for that.
yeah. So still it is way more difficult to monetize your passions, especially that is, under the purview of arts. So like if is one wants to make, quick money, then one of the most linear ways still to do that is to, take up science and ace academics, maybe take up commerce, go to an IIM and do that. But if one wants to like explore the full potential of what they can or cannot do, then arts is still and always was the better option. The only problem was that it takes like considerable amount of time to, show some tangible results, if I may call it that. Hmm.
You can call it, but every what I should say, R.K. Narayan, Mulk now Salman Rushdie,
Hmm.
Jhumpal Lahiri. These are the contemporary, writers, but the success is not related to money. The success of a literature, of a literary, of a man or a person who is belonging to the literature field, the success means once, like expressing one's thoughts perfectly reaching to the audience or the readers. That is the success of a writer actually.
Right.
It's not means earning money or becoming, earning money and lots of like billions of money through their works. It's not the success to a
Hmm.
writer especially.
Right.
So obviously it would be
Hmm.
one day. We don't know when. See, life is a race, but it is not only to earn money, right? Life is a race to succeed, but not success is not only the life, right?
Right. Yeah, writers are the one who have always challenged the norm. I think there was one line by P.B. Shelley, like writers are the unsolicited legislators of uh, of the law or something like that, right? Because they are the ones who question what is right and wrong every goddamn time, and they are the ones who actually try to figure out what we should do, how we should do, and basically everything. So yeah, like as a writer, like if you have chosen a profession that is quite challenging, then there will be challenges and even monetary challenges, so to speak. But yeah, like if that is what you have chosen, then one should be proud of it. Even I believe that. Uh, yeah, it's uh, quite a conversation. So on that note, I would like to end today's podcast. And if you like the podcast, then do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And do comment down below if you want to have more podcasts like these with Bindu as our guest. So, on that note, this is Utkarsh from Flame of Thoughts signing off.